Well, good afternoon, everybody. I'm back at the house. My battery died on my camera after we finished cleaning up at the house in Taliban, so I didn't get back to you with an after shot of all of our work cleaning up there. So you'll have to wait till tomorrow to hear about the special deal on the house. So I hope y'all are there tomorrow, because we'll be running into town so I can take an after video, another video on the house. What you're looking at here, Doro's been cutting up the rice hay, and we use my steel cutter here with a metal blade in order to do that. I haven't got a shredder, which would be the ideal thing to have. So I just used the cutter, and I've always used a metal blade on it, and what that does is it chops up the rice hay pretty good. And we wind up with this right here. If you want to take a look, and that's kind of the size I like, and that from the long strands of rice hay, and that to be able to cut it up like this. It makes good bedding for the pigs, and of course they get it all messed up with the dung and everything like that, and then of course it goes into the compost piles. Let's see, we got 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 bags here of that. And then of course when we clean the pig pens, we'll lay that on top of our piles here, and we've got, like I said, probably about 25 bags of leaves here that'll be going into the compost piles and that. So we'll just lay the pig dung with the rice hay on top, and then we'll cover it with this so it doesn't dry out so fast, and mix it up real good. And that'll be our compost piles. If you look at the sky today, we got a little bit of cloudiness, but like I said, the weather has definitely changed here. The days are getting so hot, and I could feel that being in Taliban this morning, and the heat of the day, and working outside. Yeah, the rainy season's over. It's definitely done. So yeah, kind of early again, and it's going to be a long dry season here. So like I said, the cycle of rice hay and cutting it up and into the pig house over there, use it for bedding, and then from there in the compost piles, that whole cycle is about to begin again. Also, all the weeds here, if you want to take a look at this right here, this is basically all the weeds and the grass that we cut in town from along the road there. And Doro also cut this all up and that, and of course that'll be going too into the pig pens, where they can water down and the dung and everything like that, and into the compost piles. I like it like this because there's still some green there, which means there's moisture there yet. And of course, like I said, to decompose, you need that moisture. Without that moisture, it just dries out. Like you see, some of my compost piles here are, with the heat of the sun, are actually pretty sad. It doesn't take, like I said, a week of this heat, and it'll dry them compost piles right down to the ground. Pretty amazing, the intensity of the heat when you're in the tropics, and how it just so quickly dries everything out. And of course the other thing is, and I've mentioned this in numerous videos, is the fact that the humidity is so low, so uncommon for here. I don't know if I ever quite remember a time when the humidity's been this low. I believe that's why our nights have been so cool lately. We generally have a fan in our bedroom that we run at night just to circulate some air, and it helps to keep Beth and I so you don't just lay in bed and sweat and wake up soaking wet. The air circulation helps so much, and we haven't had the fan on for a week or 10 days. Matter of fact, we'll turn it off in the afternoon right now, and it won't come on till tomorrow sometime in the morning. It's just that cool, and that for this part of the Philippines is just so unusual, completely away from what we're used to. That is the one thing, because we don't have air conditioning or anything like that. Like I said, you still need some circulation and the fan. And if you're watching those banana leaves moves, we got a nice breeze coming in here. Yeah, middle of the afternoon. Well, it's actually late afternoon right now. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So the sun's behind me here, and there's a nice little breeze coming up. Yeah, pretty odd, and I can even feel it walking around out here, how the humidity is so low. I don't know if I've ever quite experienced that here before. So the weather, strange, very strange, and that it'll be curious to see what happens here in the next few weeks as we start getting into March, the end of this week, and what's going to happen here. Kind of an oddity. So I'm going to say goodbye. Just wanted to show everybody what we're doing with the rice hay, and Doro's chopping it all up here, getting it ready to use as bedding for the pigs. And what we did at the house, we cleaned it up. We'll be going in, Beth and I'll be going in the morning again, and we'll run another video or two from the house in town, and we'll give you the special deal we're going to throw out there in order to sell our house. So I'm going to let you all go as you kind of peer down our driveway here, and we'll talk at you later on. So God bless everybody, and goodbye for now.